Hello again, punters, and welcome back to another episode of MultiVS. I'm Ryan Cook. Our world game expert, James Coughlin, joins me like he does every week. Jimmy, hit me with your best soccer bets.
All right, well, I've got four for you for this multi. Let's start A-League semi-finals, second leg. Auckland FC, the premiers to beat Melbourne Victory over in Auckland. Should be a raucous atmosphere. And then I've got over 2.5 goals for the second semi-final between Melbourne City and Western United. Western United, they've just got to go for broke in this game. Now, final day of the Premier League season. Always a little bit of chaos, and I am backing chaos in Liverpool Crystal Palace, which should be a bit of a party atmosphere after the FA Cup final as well. And then finally, Manchester City to beat Fulham. All up, $10.68 for that one.
Ooh, very strong, Jimmy. I do like the final day of the Premier League, one of the great occasions on the sporting calendar. I'm going to turn my attention back to the AFL. I'm going to take the Dogs head-to-head against the Cats. We're getting a great price for the Bulldogs coming off that blowout win against the Bombers last week. I've thrown in North Melbourne to cover against Collingwood under the roof at Marvel. The Roos are always tough to beat there. I like the Crows to cover against West Coast. Look, the Eagles were good last week, but an emotional win for them. I think there might be a bit of a letdown here. And then finally, the price for Melbourne to beat the Sydney Swans is juicy. D's were good against the Lions up here at the Gabba. Those four legs, $14.50.
Well, that sounds good.
The joint stuff, mate. Couple of rugby bets for me.
Of course, we're getting into that crunch time of the season for Super Rugby Pacific. I'm taking the Crusaders to look like the Crusaders with a big win in their game. And then finally, Friday at Suncorp. It's pretty much now or never for the Reds. Going to be going on the road in the finals if they make it. They got a win here.
Absolutely. I'm going to turn my attention to the Rugby League short round with Origin coming up. I'm going to take the under on the Dolphins against the Bulldogs, and I've thrown in the Knights to cover against the Panthers. I know that sounds very wild considering what the Knights are doing right now, but plus 8.5. I think they might be up for this one against the Penrith side that's missing a few players. $11.63.
Ooh, I like that.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website